pants, so I made a 20-minute video on here on my phone, and it was upside down and I couldn't flip it. I wanted to scream, so I'm gonna make it again, because I really wanted to upload something, because it's fun, and I have all my things out, except I'm not actually take a couple things off. Not my pants, I swear. I'm still gonna have my pants on while making this video. I can get up and show you that I still will have my pants on. I'm actually taking my shoes off so I can show you them when I'm at home, so you don't do anything with my pants. Pants! And my sock. Okay, so I wanted to make I know in my last video I was ridiculously sleep deprived, and it was bad in my last video. I know I was really distracted and it was really jumbled, and I have since recuperated from that weekend, and I was only it was only Saturday when I made that, so I'm actually gonna hop up on my bed for a minute. Why are you even here? I don't even understand how things find their way onto my bed sometimes. Like, it's just, all of a sudden it's there. Because this gives me a chance. Now you can see my messy closet. There are a few things that I haven't hung up recently because I was working all weekend. So it's kind of funny that it's still August. Honestly, it feels like it should be like October right now, and I don't know why. But I feel like it's probably because I technically went back to school earlier than normal. I went back on like the 12th. Yeah. So the 12th school started, and obviously all my school stuff, it belongs in an entirely different video. Hopefully Saturday afternoon-ish, I will have up my first day video 3 weeks late. And then the school update video that's probably also about 3 weeks late. So yeah, then obviously I posted my after interview video the day that I had it, the 17th. And I think I went over everything in that needed to be gone over. Like I said, if you have any questions about job interview things, specifically about how Puma is run, I can tell you from my best knowledge on how my store is run, which is different because every manager is completely different, but still. Feel free to leave me a comment or send me a message or something. What was it then? Went through the second week. Oh my god, I've only been in school for 3 weeks. This is only like 100 and... we only are in school for like 80 weeks. Or 90 weeks or something like that, I think. 180 days. However many weeks that is. So yeah, then the 22nd, which was like a week from tomorrow ago, it was 6 days ago, I had to go to Westgate, which is where the Tanger outlets are, and it was where my interview was, and do register training, and that wasn't all that difficult. We were scheduled to be there for 4 hours, but we ended up only being there for 3 because we were all grasping things, and there I met my first 2 coworkers of the 3, or no. Wait, how many of us are there? There's 6 of us, so I met 2 of the other 4 that I didn't know, and they both go to my school, and I can tell you, even since working there, I've still never seen them around. They're seniors though. Haley and I are the youngest on the team, and we're both juniors. I am graced with not being the youngest. Haley is the youngest because she's a month younger than me. I am second to the baby. I was the pre-baby. I was the baby before she was. So yeah. Everything went really well though. I don't know. I don't think I actually talked about it. But I grasped the concept pretty quickly, and I ended up, my manager first had me do a person's like checkout thing, and then after that he said, does anybody want to do it? And I waited like the allotted 10 seconds and I was like, okay, I'll do it. So I ended up doing that too. I had one of those really surreal moments where I think my manager he looks like a pretty white dude, just saying, and that never means anything. But the second man that I checked out was Hispanic, and in Glendale there's a much larger population of, Hispanics and African Americans and such than there is up where I live. We're like an hour north of Glendale. 40 minutes north, technically. And so, I'm sorry, my eyes have been really bugging me. There's like dust in the air right now. So he's talking to this man as I'm, scanning this guy's stuff. And he asks, is Spanish better? And this guy says, yes, not very good. He's not very good with English. And my manager starts speaking the most fluent Spanish I've ever heard. Like, I hadn't even heard it, like, that fluent from any of my Spanish teachers. Like, every time I was in Mexico, they were speaking broken English to us because we don't speak Spanish. So I was like, what is happening here? And I mean, I lived up in Portland, and we have quite a large Hispanic population up there, which seems kind of weird, but it's not. And I just I haven't heard this in like 5 years. This is weird. But yeah, register training was good. What was it? Friday after school, 4 to 8. We were in our store. That was our first experience with our store. We had a few minutes before we started orientation. We had to fix some shelves and put shelves in that the builders had put in. And it's kind of funny because the store that we're working in is 2 stores, but so we've got like the store and the store. There's not a wall in between, but it was originally 2 different areas. And half of it is is a store that my mom used to work in, which I think is absolutely hilarious. Because my mom used to work in the outlets up here for a while. And then we started working out of this, and I have something to go along with this to talk about when we get to Wednesday. We did a lot of work with KPI. So basically, I'll tell you, we read the mission statement, and I'm not going to read this because I don't know how much this is confidential or anything like that. I don't think our mission statement's confidential, but I'm still going to, avoid giving too much away because of reasons. We had a welcome letter from the CEO that we read, and something else. A warm welcome to Puma. Just kind of talking about, why your job is important, things like that. The cornerstones of our company, which is things that you need to be able to, like, fulfill to be a successful person in the business, which apparently we're doing good at. I don't know. Your job role. We did a lot of company's history between when the brothers split and became Adidas and Puma. I don't think we really did I think we did do our job description. We spent, that's like, I was like, why is there a sticking out? My employee number. Had to do a lot with KPIs, which is key performance indicators. If you work in retail, you're going to know those, because I know my other friend who's in retail works with Oshkosh, and they do it too. We did we didn't talk about we did a lot with our service standards, and we did role play with that and stuff. And then we filled out, you know, the importance of, or like the little important things. So we had to fill out like the director of retail operations name, regional manager, district manager, who is fabulous. She was with us while we were loading the store and everything like that, and she was awesome. She's super friendly, super nice. Obviously our store manager, which we know because he interviewed us all. I'm gonna try to make this faster, it's not working. Store name and number, which will go into something that involves that in a minute. Type of store and our phone number for the store, for when we need to call in sick if we're not opening. If we're opening and we have to call in sick, then we have our manager's cell phone number so we can call him and let him know that we're not going to be able to come in to open. Preferably you need a couple days notice. I know we have to talk to him 3 weeks in advance if we know that we're going to need time off. What was it? Saturday was our first day of loading. We got 3 trucks full of boxes for shipment, which was mainly men's shoes. There were a couple women's and kids, and we just threw the women's and kids things in the back and organized all of the men's shoes, and we started censoring, and we could only censor the men's shoes, so we still have some shoes that aren't censored actually, because we ran out of pins and they haven't given us any more, which is horrible. It's awful. But yeah, and we were beat because we had to go in at 7:45 and we were there until at least 5. So we were dead tired. I got home and I was dumb and I stayed up. No, I passed out when I got home on Saturday. I took a shower, I passed out. And then the same thing happened Sunday, except we got a shipment of women's shoes and we did more backstocking because obviously we ran out of sensors. I have to show you my shirt from Sunday because it's gross. I know it seems really nasty that I haven't washed it, but laundry is like a weekly thing for me because I don't have that kind of time on my hands. It's so gross, it's so dirty. And of course it rained all weekend, so we had wet dirty cardboard boxes, but you can see the dirt on that, like, it's really gross. It's disgusting. We left to go finish, because we finished getting all the boxes off the truck, because we only had one truck Sunday, and it was like, yeah, I'm really dirty. The dirt all in my arms, I was all scratched up, I have bruises all across my thighs, which isn't really saying much because I bruise really easily, but still. Yeah. So Monday, Tuesday I did nothing with school. Yesterday I went in. We went in for a loss prevention meeting, which is mainly ways, talking about how to notice if you think someone's being kind of suspicious with theft, or if one of your, fellow employees you think is like working on internal theft and things like that. Sorry, I'm talking really fast and not stopping. So, internal theft, external theft, the differences between that, what's the most popular form of theft, why people, do it, things like that. Actually didn't really... what? Wait, what? Health and safety. That's really funny. That they give you... I should have read this. They give you a thing on how to properly lift. Do you even lift? Not that any of the load was too heavy, but it worked. I'm just kind of... That's really funny. Although we didn't have anything heavy enough that it was a problem. Never lift a load if you can't see over. We all broke that rule this weekend. We were all lifting like 2 boxes at one point. Some guys were carrying around like 3 boxes stuck to them. Like, how are you doing that? Sometimes I can't even hold one. But so many shoes. Each box had like 10 shoes in it. Compare the shoes. So yeah, we did that. We finished tagging shirts and things like that, apparel, and then we got, after we kind of cleaned up and prepared for the soft opening today, if I ever end up with Haley at some point, I'll probably bring her in to have her talk about her experience. Maybe not, probably not. Never mind, just kidding. So yeah, we got allotment, which if you don't know, that's when your company is really nice and they give you free clothes so you're prepared for work because you need to wear Puma shirt and Puma shoes at all times. Now Puma's allotment, and I don't know how allotment works at each company that does it. You need, so you can get up to 5 shirts and 1 pair of shoes. And with your 5 shirts, 3 can be jackets, and you can substitute 1 shirt for a pair of pants, which is one of those things that's mainly applicable to the women, because in our dress code, your pants, if you're gonna wear like leggings, you have to have them be Puma, like legging type running pants, things like that, or else like you just kind of get in trouble. Trying to think. So yeah, they need to be Puma if you're gonna wear them. So I got 3 shirts, a jacket, a pair of pants, and my shoes. So I'll do my shoes first. I'm just gonna show you one. I've been wearing them, so I've been breaking them in. They're super comfortable. That's one of the things I really like about Puma is their shoes are super comfortable. So I got a pair of Puma running shoes. Eco Ortholite is what they say. But this is just kind of what they look like. They are Puma Celtrons. And they are style 3918. If you are absolutely in love with them, you should totally get them, because I fell in love with them when I saw them, and they're crazy comfortable. I ended up having to go half size up. Normally I'm an 8.5, and I ended up getting a 9 in them because they're a tad bit tight. And the problem is they haven't been broken in. Obviously these are like brand new shoes. So, yeah. They're awesome though. I'm like begging for them. I got really basic black pants. I was so happy when my manager was going over allotments. Like, ladies, you can substitute a pair of pants, but they can only be from this rack. So I'm like running around that rack. I'm like, what pair of pants? So I got these. They are literally the most comfortable pair of sweatpants I've ever owned. They look kind of big. These are medium, but they fit perfectly. They're regular fit. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can do this, because every time I folded them, I haven't actually like folded them on me, and I know I'm not gonna have like an entire bed worth of space when I'm folding things. And then I got 3 shirts. This is probably what I'm wearing Saturday when I go. This is Big Puma. I got a blue shirt that says Puma on it. Another color, and then I got this purple-ish shirt, and it's got a Puma like right there that you can't see, but it's there, I promise. It blends in super crazy well. And then I got a men's hoodie because as ladies we all know men's clothes are more comfortable. So I got a big old men's jacket. I think I got my average size, didn't I? I did pick up a large, but probably shouldn't have. If I did, I did. Whatever. It's not refundable. Anywho, when you do allotment too, you have to do paperwork. I have to like wash these pants now because there's fur all over them. But when you do allotment, you have to do paperwork, and in that paperwork, you know, it goes through basic, like, you know, print your name, give your signature, employee number, things like that. This video was longer than the last one was, Jesus. And yeah. So I get to the section of what's your store name, and off the top of my head, I knew what our store number was. I didn't know if I should put down like the store number or what. So, you know, my manager's in front of me. He's, you know, doing the work on my clothes so that I can't try to exchange them or anything like that. And I'm like, hey, manager. I don't want to get out. I feel really awkward about saying people's names, like, unless it's like Haley, or like Caitlin. I'm like, hey, manager, should I put down, like, what should I put down for a store name? Should I put down, and then I told him, you know, off the top of my head, I'm like, you know, store number. And the look on his face was like, you actually remember that. That's not, I'm kind of paraphrasing because I couldn't remember exactly the words that he said. But, yeah, it was one of those moments where I just got stupidly proud of myself for thinking of it, and then he, like, told the district manager that I remembered it, and I'd seen it one time. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I didn't get everything in that I necessarily wanted to get in, and this video was way long, but whatever. I'm gonna see you all in my next video, and I hope you have a fantastic week. Hopefully I will see you again by Saturday, with a grand opening update, maybe. Definitely trying to get up my first day of school video and my other school update video, and I need to make another one probably now that I've been in for like 3 weeks. So expect that soon. I keep saying that. I'm so sorry. I've been so bad, but I've been busy. School is busy, and yeah. Yay. Oh no, oh no. Oh, did I bleed? I have an injury, actually, from work. I've had a pair of mini socks on, you know, the kind that just kind of go around your foot, like the flat socks, really, as I like to call them, because I mainly wear them with flats, but I was wearing them with my Vans because I didn't want my socks to stick out, and the elastic started digging in, and now I have a wound on my heel, and then my shoes are rubbing a teeny tiny bit, but whatever. I'll have a Band-Aid on when I actually go to work. I'll see you on my next video. I'm rambling on. I hope you have a great week. I will see you soon. Bye!